At Cornhusker Auto Center, bragging is not our style, but that doesn't mean our customers can't.
Great people, easy transaction, went out of their way to help. Thank you.
Amazing place to buy a vehicle. Great staff all around.
I would recommend Cornhusker Auto to anyone.
Timeout!
Welcome to our weekly recap on Timeout with Nick, where this week we're going to start off with the top 5 tilts with number 1 ranked Wakefield at number 5 ranked Lutheran High Northeast in a rare Saturday afternoon matinee as part of Lutheran High's homecoming. Wakefield, though, with an 18-0 lead at halftime, led 40-0 early in the fourth quarter. Lutheran High had lots of chances, though, with 3 turnovers inside the 6-yard line. Finally got on the scoreboard with a touchdown middle of the fourth quarter to make your 40-8 final. Here's Wakefield coach Mike Hassler after the game.
Honestly, this was our best defensive effort in my 7 years as our 8-man coach, and we just played lights out.
Wakefield dominated with a 1-2 punch, though, with starting with quarterback Blake Brown, who has really come into his own in his senior season. 22 carries, 218 yards, 4 touchdowns, all on the ground. As if that wasn't enough, we got preseason Super 6 running back Justin Erb, who a year ago ran for over 400 yards against Lutheran High. Didn't quite have the same kind of outing, 29 carries, 133 yards, but still another 2 touchdowns. Really did a lot of the hammering that allowed Blake Brown to really get going in the second half. Here's Justin Erb after the win.
Yeah, it's really fun. They work hard all year, and they've continued to work hard, and they're doing a really good job.
Second ranked Clarkson-Leigh traveled to 9th ranked Stanton, and the Patriots led 8-6 at halftime in a game that really was one of those slow, methodical types of games. But Stanton really picked things up both defensively and offensively in this game. Sutton Pohlman scored a touchdown on reverse, threw for a touchdown, and then had 2 rushing touchdowns in the fourth quarter alone. Stanton with a come-from-behind 42-20 victory. Here's Stanton coach David Stoddard.
We're playing against a very good football team. We knew it was going to be a huge challenge. We've won 2 games, 3 years in a row. Just the confidence of getting to number 3 this year already, and to start the district with a win is where we want to be week by week. With such a tough district, we have to focus on each team every week.
Sutton Pohlman was really the catalyst for the Mustangs on Friday night. 21 carries, 230 yards, 4 touchdowns, completed his only passing attempt for a touchdown, also had a couple of pass receptions. Here's the senior after the game.
It's awesome for us. We've been 2-7 the last 3 years. Getting over that 2-win hump is really a great thing for us, and it's only up from here.
Probably the best game in the area though last weekend. Ended up with a loss for an area team. Wayne led 12-0 and 20-14 in the fourth quarter, but Mike Leatherdale with a block of an extra point attempt to force overtime. But in the end, it was Ashland Greenwood getting an interception in the end zone, and the visiting Blue Jays with a 28-20 victory, Wayne suffering its first loss of the season. Also at Memorial Field on Friday night, Norfolk High was within 15-7 at halftime against Papillion-LaVista, but really the Monarchs' size and strength really took over in the second half, and Papillion-LaVista leaving Norfolk with a 36-7 victory. Norfolk High will host Fremont next week. A few things to keep an eye on this week. Oakland Craig had a monster 38-0 victory in a replacement game Friday night with Logan Magnolia of Iowa, and the Knights will host David City Aquinas in a matchup of the top 2 ranked teams in all of Class C2. The reason for that replacement game, Norfolk Catholic, struggling with the coronavirus, had to cancel the game. They're scheduled to host Ponca on Thursday as part of homecoming. No word yet on whether that game will happen yet or not. But a couple other games to keep an eye on Friday night. Wayne travels to Battle Creek in a matchup of ranked teams, and Lutheran High will visit Tilden to face Elkhorn Valley, a team that suffered an upset loss against Laurel Concord Coleridge this past week. Lots of changes to this week's ratings, especially in Class D. The new list will be in Tuesday's paper. In Wednesday's paper, predictions for top games involving area teams. Again, like I've said all year, this content is exclusive in print or the digital subscription only. And once again, I'm Nick Benish, and thanks for taking a time out with us.